All right, shalom, all praises to Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to you brothers out there doing the work and truth and sincerity. All right, I got some brothers with me from the San Francisco Bay Area camp, and we're on our way to camp right now. We're just going to do an in-transit video, all right, because there's a lot of great things are happening right now in the land. All right, it's a great time to live. It's a great time to live if you are a man doing the work and with the hopes of being delivered in the name of Yahweh Shemal Shai, because all these things that from the apostles on down, all these prophecies that they've been saying for the last 30 years, 35 plus years, they're actually coming to pass right now. We actually starting to see our salvation getting closer and closer. Now you have this guy Trump. He's in office signing all type of executive orders. All right, today's I believe the 28th or the 29th.
28th.
The 28th is a Saturday, the 28th. And he already signed 3 more executive orders this afternoon. While you people out there watching NBA and football and all kind of stuff like that, Trump is putting in place, and he's getting prepared for war. All right. He's banning these different Muslim majority countries. All right, 7 in total, which that's going to spread to pretty much everybody outside the United States. All right, it's going to spread to more so-called Muslim countries, all right, and then it's going to spread to every country, all right, every country that's not allied with America, all right, because contrary to popular belief, Trump, he's doing what the elites are telling him, what the Rothschilds, the Oppenheimers, all right, the elite banking families, what they're telling him to do, all right. He's not going on his own accord, all right, but he has all these people in the uproar because he's basically destroying the comfortable America that they have now. All right, he's going to turn this place upside down. All right. Now we want to what we're going to do is we're going to hit a little article, all right, maybe a couple articles, and then we just going to filter through the scriptures. All right, because we're on our watch right now. That's why you have to stay watching to see what's going on, because there's all things that are happening. All right, because Trump, he's the guy that the elites want to push forth this plan, all right, because he's charismatic, all right, he's very good with his words, all right, he galvanizes a lot of so-called white Americans, all right, and Americans in general, all right, because he's gonna try to make America great again, all right, which that's just gonna bring in more destruction. It's gonna be bringing more destruction, and it's gonna bring in that new world order, which the elites want, all right. If you can go ahead, if you have something. If you can just bring out a scripture, we can just go. If you have, all right, go ahead.
It's 1 Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Yeah, that's right. The day of the Lord, which is Yahweh Shai coming back, is going to be a thief of the night, deep in the night to those that are not watching. All right. And how do you watch? First of all, you gotta stay in the prophecies, all right, and you filter all the world events through the prophecies. That's how we know we're at the end. All right, go ahead.
For when they shall say peace and safety.
For when they shall say peace and safety. For when thou shalt say America is great again, we're gonna make America great. All right, we're gonna ban all the Muslims. All right, we're gonna stop these drug dealers. Okay, he wants to send the feds to Chicago. All right, he wants to get all the crime off the block. All right, and fortify the borders of America. All right, build infrastructure. All right, send our kids to college. All right, fix the so-called military system. All right, these are the things that he wants to do. This is all peace and safety. Everything's going to be all right. It's going to be perfect. Go ahead.
Then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Right, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, because while you people are partaking in all these goodies, all these so-called these hopes that Trump is going to give you people, all right, the Rothschilds are setting your ass up for a big fail. All right, and they're preparing for war. Okay, all the other nations are preparing for war, while you Americans, you stupid Americans, are being are pretty much being idiots. All right, pretty much being asleep, zombies. All right, go ahead.
Then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child.
Yeah, when a woman goes into her labor pains, all right, she'll be 9 months pregnant, and all of a sudden she'll just go into labor pains, and it's excruciating. That's exactly how it's going to be. All right, it's going to be excruciating for you people. Go ahead.
and they shall not escape.
And they shall not escape. Okay, our people are not going to escape. Okay, this hell. 2/3 of our people, to be exact, are not going to escape this hell. Neither none of you heathen nations, and the so-called white man. All right. Okay. You got something out?
Yeah. Just going in on because we're in a time of war. You know. Oh, would you finish on that?
Yeah, I had another
Okay,
quick
go
one.
ahead. Yeah, I'll let you go.
It's Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than
Beautiful.
butter.
Yeah, the words of his mouth are smoother than butter. Because Trump, he's in there. All right, and he talks. Me and the brothers were just talking earlier, and he talks very eloquent and very simple. Okay, to basically a 4-year-old can believe him. He talks in very small words, very words that are pleasing to the ear, that excite happiness and well-being. All right, his words are smoother than butter. All right, go ahead.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
Yeah, but war was in his heart. All right, because the words that Donald Trump are the words that he is speaking those are the words that are being put inside his mouth by the elite. All right, and the elite they have a determination, okay, to destroy America. All right, to bankrupt America. They have a determination to wipe out 6.5 or 7.5 billion people on the earth. Okay, billion. That's their determination. And Trump, he's just a figurehead. All right, he's just a figurehead to deceive you people. All right, to bring in that order out of chaos. All right, that's why he's placed in there, and you people are eating it up, which a lot of people are getting bugged out right now because no other president has done this. All right, he's talking about grabbing them by the pussy, talking about slapping around bitches, and all type of stuff that you people talk about on everyday basis, but you don't want to hear it on TV. You don't want to hear it from somebody in a so-called power position. Go ahead, Art.
His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
Yeah, well, they drawn swords, and that's exactly what he's doing, because these other nations, they see past all that slick talk that Trump is saying. All right. China's telling Trump, hey, look, hey, stay your ass out of our business out in the South China Sea. All right, Mexico's saying we ain't building no damn wall for you. All right. These other countries are not going to put up with Trump's BS. All right.
And these other countries are bugging out over one of his executive orders that he wrote, basically banning the refugees. You know, really the Muslims. You know, and these other countries are bugging out, saying you need to rethink that. I don't think that's the right move to make. You know, these citizens or these foreigners that want to come over here to Babylon, because this is looked at as the kingdom of heaven over here. You know, they're bugging out. They're protesting. They're getting an uproar over the words and the executive orders that this devil is passing, man.
That's right.
Yeah. You have more on that, sir?
No, that was it.
All right. This is because like the brother's going into, man, we're in a time of war. You know, hey man, damn what Trump is talking about, man. He's speaking war terms, man. All right. And any person, you know, that's in the right mind frame, like these other nations, and like us from our apostle elders on down in this truth, we know what he's talking about. He's talking about war, man. Cause we know the end all be all.
Yeah,
This is Joel 3:9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men.
Yeah, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men, because the words that are Trump, the word and the action that Trump is taking place. All right, no other president has done this.
Yep.
All right, this is a precursor to a world's war. All right, he's basically getting in a trade war with China. All right, he wants to team up with so-called Russia. All right, to fight ISIS, which they're going to flip on each other. All right, that plan is going to be null and void. The Most High is not dealing with that. There are going to be events that take place where all of United States allies, they're going to flip on America. All right. Mm-hmm. All right, because we're in a time of war, and you got different NATO nations building up their the EU nations building up a EU army. All right, they're preparing. They're preparing for NATO to be basically no more. They're preparing for war, man. All right, they're preparing to shoot them nuclear missiles. All right, because America's going to be destroyed by nuclear fire. All right.
That's right.
Go ahead, Ad.
It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears.
Yeah, and that's what Trump is doing. He's talking about jobs and infrastructure.
That's right.
Okay, all these regular mundane jobs, they're going to be turned into jobs of war. All right, you're going to be building tanks. Are you going to be building? You're going to be building making different supplies. All right, they're going to be basically all the jobs, these economic jobs, these farming jobs. No, that's going to be done away with. All right, you're going to be in war. All right, they're going to send you so-called Mexicans. They're going to give you the chip and they're going to send you over to the Middle East. All right, ain't gonna be no picking no tomatoes. No, they're gonna put an M16 in your hand. All right,
That's right.
and they're gonna put your ass on the front line. And they're gonna do that to you niggas too.
Yeah, that was the spirit.
You niggas out there in Chicago and around different parts of the United States that are just blowing each other away. All right, by colors or by blocks. All right, Trump is gonna put a fucking gun in your hand if you don't, and he's gonna kill you put you in detention centers if you don't. All right, he's gonna send your ass over there to the Middle East to fight this war.
Yep, he gonna chip you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know, he gonna do the full throttle on you niggas, man. You know? And it's just due, you know?
That's right.
It says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Yeah, let the weak say I am strong. All these weak nations, okay, they have nuclear capability, all right? And if they don't have nuclear capability, they have an ally that does, or that will supply them with nuclear capability. So what? America can't flex their muscles like they used to, all right? Because a nuclear missile, that's an end all be all. It doesn't matter. Once it hits, it's going to destroy everything. It's going to melt everything down to the element, all right?
Yeah. And the doomsday clock moved, I believe, 2.5 minutes to midnight. You know, to the 12. So hey man. What do you think that clock is set up for, and why do you think that they're following it to a T? And why do you think it moved that much closer to the doomsday time, man? You know, because they know through the spirit that this World War III is about to pop off, man. You know, as it's prophesied.
That's right.
It says, assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Yeah, so the Lord is commanding all these heathens to reverence him over there in the Middle East, man, for their own downfall, for their judgment, you know? That's why there's military buildup and controversy happening in that Middle East area, man. It says, let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yeah, Yahweh Shaphat,
That's
which
right.
is Yahweh's decision, all right? His judgment is going to be placed over there on all nations, all right?
Yeah.
And he's going to let you know who is. Hey, at the same time, we're going to be in America, all right? And his servants, all right, they're going to make it, all right? While you people getting blown to smithereens, all right?
That's right. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full.
Yeah, man, the harvest is almost ripe for the picking.
That's right.
All right, you see different trees, all right, that have different fruits on them, all right, and you watch it grow throughout the certain days. You might have summer fruit, or summer's almost here. You can actually see the fruit starting to ripen, all right, and that fruit's going to ripe so much that it's just going to drop, all right, and it's going to be prepared. It's going to be ready for the picking. All right, the harvest is ready, man.
That's right.
The harvest is ready, meaning what? That the destruction is ready.
That's right.
That destruction is right at the door. All right, and you people here in America, you don't understand that. All right, the brothers are supposed to be on their watch. You should see that all these nations are taking up a standard against Babylon. All right.
That's right. Yeah, and the Lord is about to judge these people, man. These are the last. Hey, this is the last ultimate prophecy. That thermonuclear destruction, man. The RFID microchip, and what's coming after that? That nuclear win, you know? Destroying you niggas that took the chip and destroying you niggas that's not slated for salvation, you know? And the Lord is going to get you heathens, man. for all that you did to his chosen people. You know, it says, "Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fast overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes and multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision."
Yeah, the day of the Lord is near, and we see all the. Wait, well, here it is. Here it is. Why is Trump banning these Muslims? All right, because he's gonna go over there, man. He's stopping all the so-called Muslims from coming over here. All right, because he's gonna be sending people. He's gonna be sending you damn American military troops over there to the Middle East. All right, so you got to stop all ties to the Middle East to prepare for war.
Yep.
We're in war. We're actually in war right now as we speak, man. We're in the beginning stages of World War III. All right, which will be the last war ever on the planet Earth. All right, ever in the history, ever in the universe.
The war to end all wars.
The war to end all wars. All right, and who's gonna end that war? It's gonna be Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
All right, who you people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. All right, he's an angry black man. He's coming with vengeance. All right,
Yep.
and the Most High, his Father, which is our Father also. He's the one who's preparing these nations. He's the one that's putting these chess pieces, all right, in place. All right,
He's
strategic battle strategy. All right, that's the Lord. The scriptures say that the Lord is a man of war.
Yep.
All right, the Lord, the Yahweh is his name. All right, it says the Lord of Sabaoth, which is the Lord of troops. All right, he's all about war. He's all about judgment. All right.
Yeah, he's working on the minds of these kings of these different nations to fulfill his will, you know? So let's say that it is in Trump's heart to make America great again, to bring peace among the nations and whatnot. Hey man, just like I believe it says in Job, the Most High is still up their instruction while they're upon their beds to withdraw men from his purpose, you know? Because it's all about fulfilling the will and the prophecy of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, you know? So these prophecies are going to come to pass, all right?
The scriptures say man's goings are of the Lord,
That's right.
so he controlling their footsteps.
Mm-hmm. You wanted me to do
Yeah,
this
can you
again?
get that? You know, I have the article.
Okay, yes.
Let me just read a little bit of that article, if I still have it right here. Let me see. I'm not sure. Okay. You know what? Okay, here we go. So as we know, Trump, he's signing all these different executive orders. All right, one of those main executive orders that a lot of people are bugging out of are the executive orders to stop immigrants from coming over here from these Muslim majority countries. All right, and today I was telling the brothers, I was listening to the news. They already stopping people from coming over here.
Yep.
All right. Now the brother was telling me the different states, so-called states, different countries
Yeah,
that.
different nations. I got
Yeah,
a few, yeah.
yeah. Could you read
It
them?
says, in addition, the order prohibits entry to the U.S. for nationals from 6 other Muslim majority countries: Iran, Iraq, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen.
With Syria also.
Yeah,
That'll
Syria.
be the 7th.
Yeah,
That'll be the 7th.
That's 7. Yep.
So these are Muslim majority countries. These are so-called ISIS sympathizers.
Mhm.
All right, and he's stopping all refugees from coming over here. All right. Now he did the same thing during World War II. All right, and he imprisoned the so-called Japanese.
Mm.
All right, so you damn Arabs over here, you gonna get in prison. You gonna get put in concentration camps.
Yep.
All right.
It shows you that, I believe, in the movie The Siege, with Denzel Washington, they was getting all you damn so-called Muslims and throwing you in concentration camps in the U.S. You know, so that's, hey man, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. Let me see. U.S. Air. This is a article from The Guardian. It says U.S. airports on front line as Trump immigration ban causes chaos and controversy. All right. It says Donald Trump's executive order to close American borders to refugees and immigrants from some Muslim majority countries caused chaos on Saturday as people who had flown to U.S. were held at major airports, while others were barred from boarding flights or were pulled off planes overseas. Okay, because what? You got a lot of immigrants that fly back home. All right, and I work with some of them. They go back home. All right, and then they whatever country, Syria, Morocco, whatever these countries are. Yeah, these different countries, and what? They're going back home, and they're not able to come back because of the executive order that Trump is signing. And you know what? You people are stupid, all right? Because you're not actually watching. You should already knew that that's what Trump would have did. You should have stayed your ass in America.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But that goes to show you that these people are totally asleep, and America has them in a drunk-like state. All right, because they're working so much, they're stressed out. They have no time to really deal with real economics, real world news. All right. It says by Saturday evening there were 11 people in detention at New York John F. Kennedy Airport who have arrived from Iraq, and others barred countries, according to the Democratic members of Congress, Jerry Nadler and Nadia Vasquez, who joined protests at the airport. So they're already protesting these different airports, all right? So don't be surprised if there's going to be a lot of protesting at these airports, stopping these so-called airports from flying, all right? These so-called airplanes from flying, all right? Because of the so-called executive orders that Trump is pushing in, which that's just another form of racism, all right? All right, that's just another form of racism, which us here at Great Millstone, we're not for you you Arabs, all right? Because you Arabs and you Elamites and you Cushites, all right? And you Hamites, because Sudan, you Sudanese can't come over either.
Yeah.
That's one of the countries that is barred, all right? I'm gonna just read a little bit more. A confusion reigned. A spokeswoman for the Department of Homeland Security confirmed to Reuters that people with green cards, making them legal permanent U.S. residents, were included in the ban. So you have a lot of workers here, foreign workers that have a green card, all right, waiting for them to get citizenship, which takes several years. Yeah. At least 7 years, I believe, 7 to 10 years, all right, to get citizenship. The green card holders, so-called citizens, so-called legal citizens without so-called U.S. Citizenship, a green card holder, they're nervous also.
Hell yeah.
It will bar green card holders. So if you had a green card, you were working over here, okay, for so many years, you went back home for the holidays or to go see your mom because your grandmother's about to drop dead, and you come on a plane to come back to America, you can't come back. All right, your family's here. All right, everything's here. All right, this bomb's going off in your country. All right, what are you guys gonna do? All right, you so-called illegal Mexicans, the same thing's gonna happen to you. All right, Trump is gonna fortify them borders, and he's gonna say, look, if you want to come over here, you want to accept that chip. And he's gonna say, well, if you have nothing to hide and you're not a terrorist and you're not a drug dealer or a smuggler, why wouldn't you take the chip? We give you free citizenship. All right, we'll put you in homes. All right, we'll give you a government aid. All right, we'll give you jobs. It's going to sound like or you can stay in Mexico, all right, and catch number pure hell, or South America, somewhere in South America, whatever Latin tribe you come up from, all right. So that's what Trump is going to be doing, all right. Let me. I'm just going to finish this out. It will bar green card holders, wrote Gillian. Trump executive orders signed on Friday in Washington temporarily ban refugees from around the world. Block Syrian refugees indefinitely. All right, you damn Syrians, you're not coming over to America. All right, you're gonna get hit with nuclear missiles. You're gonna die in fights over there in America. I mean, over there in your country. All right, because Trump, he's gonna send troops over there. All right, that's what the Rothschilds want, because they're preparing for war. and halted entry from people from 7 predominantly Muslim countries: Iraq, Syria, Iran, Yemen, Sudan, Libya, and Somalia. A State Department spokesman confirmed to The Guardian that travelers who have dual nationality between a country on the list and other non-U.S. countries, for instance, UK, Iraq, or Canada, Somali citizens, are barred from entering the U.S. for 90 days. So even if you have a dual citizenship and some of these different like European countries, because if you have a European citizenship, you can get a passport, which if you're a citizen in so-called the UK, you can get a passport to come to the United States. All right, but if you have a so-called citizenship from Yemen or one of these barred countries, it doesn't matter what kind of passport you have. Your ass can't come to the United States. All right. It says the order provides for giving priority to religious minorities in the Muslim countries. Trump has said U.S. will in future prioritize Christian refugees. All right, so they're going to put a divide between so-called Christians and so-called Muslims, which all that is just a divide between European nations and so-called other nations. All right, you heathen nations. All right, because the so-called European nations are predominantly Christian. In New York, that's about it. Manasa, you got a scripture or something?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he have but a short time.
Yeah, and we're seeing that right now with all these executive orders. All right, the devil, all right, which is the so-called white man. All right, and his top, the devil is the so-called white man. All right. That's the devil, the deceiver of the world. All right, he knows that he has a short amount of time to place his new world order in place. All right, because what? Not because he sees these different world events happening with his world leader. It's because of the Israelites. All right, he's starting to see that the Israelites are waking up at a very, very high, rapid pace, and he has to do all these things. Okay, so he can try to complete his new world order, man. He's banning you Muslims. He's gonna ban you Ishikarites, you Latin tribes coming up here. All right, he's gonna put hell on you so-called Negroes out here in America, and all this gang violence. He's gonna do away with it, and he's gonna come with a plan that's gonna sound pleasing to the eyes. Who doesn't want gang violence out of the community?
Yeah.
Who doesn't want drugs out of the community? All right, and when you look at gang violence and drugs, what faces pop up? You blacks and Hispanics.
Yeah.
All right. Blacks and Hispanics. So he's gonna be like, look, we're gonna ban you people from coming in our border because we got problems here. All right, we're gonna fix our problems here in America. All right, we're gonna make America great.
That leads to ultimate martial law, man. Shutting down the whole fucking country, making sure nobody come in and nobody go out. You know, working in the inside. Like Trump called to send the feds to Chirac, all right, Chicago. He can just cause martial law and get you niggas in order, man. You know, put you niggas to death, send you to camps, concentration camps, torture you niggas, all right? And hey, man, that's how it's looking like it's leading to, man. You know?
Ultimately, the elites got their hand in this whole thing.
Right.
Ultimately, that's what it's going down to. They want to declare martial law so they can have a justified reason to kill you niggas.
That's right.
Like Trump, he passed that executive order where he wants to ship all the illegals back to the country. I think I was watching a brother. He brought out a good point. You think these Ishikarites are going to willingly just pack, okay, I got to go back?
No.
Hell no. So what they going to do, they going to call the troops in, the brownie round. It's going to get bad out here.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
Yeah, he's gonna round you Ishikarites up, these so-called Mexicans. All right, he's gonna round you niggas up.
Yeah.
All right, because you don't want to do any good. All right, even though the so-called white man's the devil, you niggas are the devil too.
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna round you drug dealing niggas out on the block. All right, he's gonna send you niggas to concentration camps for reprogramming.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to get reprogrammed, all right, you're gonna get put to death.
That's right.
All right, and in the midst of that, he's gonna give you chips. So he what?
Yeah.
So he can keep track of everybody. All right.
Yep, and I believe he's furthering the Dakota Access Pipeline. You know, so they're putting that back into play. And what is that, man? That's GAD. All right. They're gonna go back to protesting, and it's gonna get more hands on. It's gonna be civil unrest.
Yep.
It's gonna be race riots. It's gonna get ugly, man, and that's gonna lead to martial law as well. You know, just shutting shit down, shooting motherfuckers. You know, obtaining people. All right. Hey man, the NDAA Act is already passed. You know, Obama already passed that shit before he left office, so they can detain you without a due process, man. You know, get you out of there.
And Trump's gonna do it. All right.
And then you gotta think, this is only the first week.
Yeah.
This is the first fucking week. Hey, you gotta think,
Yeah.
I've never seen a president get in office and pass that many executive orders within the first day, like the first day, next day he's passing all this. He's moving quick.
Yeah.
And then let's say we ain't got that much time, but technically we got 4 years of this motherfucker, you know? So if he's doing this in the first week, how much more the first 100 days or the first year, you know? This shit is gonna go quick.
And that's going back to what the brother brought out in Revelation 12 and 12. You know, because he understands that the Most High set his bounds, you know, that he can't pass. And according to prophecy, hey, the Lord, hey, these devils know that Yahushua is making his return, man. Man, you're going to have to suffer that judgment of thermonuclear destruction, getting burnt up, man, in the midst of the whole the Lamb, or Yahushua, the elect, and the holy angels, man. You know, so you're screwed, all right. Because that's the time of trouble that's gonna try the whole earth, man. It says that I believe I can pull it out real quick.
All right. And if you get Revelations 2 and 10 too, because brothers, we're not supposed to be afraid of none of these things that Esau's coming to,
right.
all right? Which you know, we're in these flesh, so there's going to be certain instances where you do get afraid, but that's going to be more of a cause to call on Yahweh Shema Shai to deliver you, all right? Because if you be faithful to the end, the Lord, He's going to deliver you. All right, put a crown on your head. All right, those are the promises. Those are the things that we're waiting for.
The scriptures say the first who die in Yahushua, they're going to be the first ones risen.
Yeah, they're going to be the first ones risen. That's right.
So either way, it's a win-win. Whether you receive salvation or if you get put to death for the truth's sake, it's still a win.
Yeah, this is Revelations 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
Because what we're saying right now, we haven't said anything good.
No.
As far as the calamities that are coming to America. All right, if you a person, a carnal person, you'll be very scared.
Yeah.
And that's what these people are. They're fucking scared. All right.
Yeah,
They're shitting their pants right now. And this is like the brother Monazak just said. This is only the first weekend.
The first one.
Yeah.
The first goddamn weekend, and people were going crazy. You had that damn women's march. All right, people bugging out over Trump. How much more of this if this man is continuing to go on? All right.
Yeah. And
how much more?
And the scriptures say these are the beginning of sorrows, man.
Yeah, we're in the beginning of sorrows, man.
Yeah.
This is nothing.
And he has such an arrogant, like proud. He's a real proud Edomite. He's pissing off prime ministers of Britain. Because at first I think it was a female prime minister that came over there to meet with him, and the talks that they had went well, but then he fucked it all up when he tweeted that he accepts torture, and then she made a statement: "We absolutely do not support torture."
Yeah.
So he's unstable with his. He's liable to say something to piss anybody off.
Yeah, really.
Right now he's cool with Russia. He could say something tomorrow. Russia be like, "Okay, fuck you, America." You know.
He said in his speech, in his inauguration speech, he said, if you think Hillary was going to be hard on Putin, do you not think I would be harder on him if I had to be?
Yeah.
So he's just letting it be known, like he can do whatever, like he's a ticking time bomb.
Which the Lord is going to use him to bring forth this final destruction, where it tells you in Revelation, the 17th chapter, the beast shall hate the whore. We always used to say, like the apostles used to say, that America's going to do something stupid to where everybody's going to turn. Now we kind of seeing it. He's the guy to do it.
Yeah.
He's going to do something stupid. You know, he's shutting the borders, talking about Mexico. You're going to pay for it. How you going to force another country to pay for something that you're putting in, you know?
Yeah, he gonna threaten all these, even his allied countries with nuclear missiles. He's like, look, if you don't want to fucking get right, he gonna say, look, we're gonna shoot nuclear missiles, and we're not afraid of you. He might just shoot like a small country with a nuclear missile.
Might do it.
And his ties with them rats, all right, them so-called Israelis, man. The least of the flock shall draw them out.
That's right.
All right. So and Trump, bro, he always talks about how much he supports them rats, okay? And I believe Netanyahu, he made a statement just saying that he supports Trump Trump executive order. I believe on cutting off the refugees. I believe that one. But he basically voiced and said he supported it. That's a good idea, you know. So they got each other backs, man, and that's gonna lead ultimately to this destruction, man. You know.
But I continue. This is Revelations 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and you shall have tribulation 10 days.
Yeah, like the brother he just brought out Revelation 12:12, how the devil knows that he has but a short time.
Yeah.
All right, so to all the devil, who's the devil? It's not some type of spiritual being. A spiritual being can't put you into captivity, can't put you into imprisonment. All right, he's talking about the so-called white man. All right.
Yeah.
He's gonna, and which proves he's gonna lock brothers up, all right, for doing what? For preaching the word, because we're not gonna be in the midst of the battle,
Nope.
all right. We're not gonna be in the midst of these race wars or these different protests. We laugh at you people on that, but he's gonna lock brothers up for the words that they're speaking, because what? All these things are gonna come to pass, and you know what? Everybody's gonna be coming to who? They're gonna come to the prophets.
He
For answers.
gonna outlaw like the Apostle Tahar went into months ago. Hey man, he's gonna get to a point where he's like, man, we gotta do something about these Israelites.
Yep.
All right, they're terrorists. They're speaking down on good old America. Okay, they're talking about this. They're trying to cause division. You know, hey, they got something to do with this, and they're gonna come for brothers. You know, they're gonna snatch brothers up and everything.
That's why they still got it on the books.
Yep,
That,
Project Megiddo.
Yep, they never took it off the books, so they still got actually legislation where they can actually roll. You know.
Yeah, it's like
Salaki, our elder apostles, they rode on them.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, don't think that Esau don't have agents, all right, right on every brother, all right, writing down they file. So when they come, they gonna present. Oh, you said this. You said you're a ISIS sympathizer. All right, you're not for America. All right, we trying to make America great, and you're saying all these terrible things. You're talking about raping women.
Yep.
Talking about putting people in slavery. We can't have that. They're gonna demonize brothers. All right, put them on news.
Yeah, they talking about bashing little babies against the stones. You know, they're gonna bring it all out.
They're gonna bring it all out. They're gonna present it right in front of you. All right.
That's part of their witchcraft. They're gonna piece it together.
Beautifully.
So that's Esau to a T, man. He's a crafty devil, you know. So he's gonna piece it together so well to the simple that they're gonna accept everything that they throw in front of them. Yeah, these guys are terrorists. They are evil. They are the worst thing going for this society. We gotta get these guys out of here, you know. And that's how you people already look at us already.
Yeah.
All this bullshit going on. Yeah, and we're the worst thing going.
You got Pizzagate. And
Yeah.
They look at us worse than a fucking pedophile.
A damn homosexual that's confused about what gender he is, walking down the street, chopped off rod and shit. They more accepted than actual men. All right, men of the Lord, men of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You know, that just shows how crazy you people are, man.
Yeah, I got a precept linking up with the Revelations 2 and 10. This is Luke 21 and 12. But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake.
Yeah, because this is what happened to the past prophets, man. There's nothing new under the sun, and it's going to get to a point where they're going to have to address the Israelites, all right? Because this word and this truth is becoming a nuisance to these people, to this devil, all right? Because this word went out throughout the four corners of the earth.
You need some more?
There's camps sprouting up all over the place. All right, brothers are waking up. I believe it says what in Revelation 11 chapter, when the spirit of life entered back into the men of the Lord, great fear fell upon those heathen nations, man, chiefly Esau. Cause they know that's the time of their downfall, man. The prophets always rose up in the last days to get to hand out the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai before it comes, man. That's what it means to be a prophet, to say before, you know.
It says being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake.
Yeah, for the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, because this is the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you know, and that's going to show who the Lord is really dealing with and who his men really are, you know. Go ahead, Ivy.
And it shall turn to you for a testimony.
Yep.
Settle it therefore in your hearts not to meditate before what ye shall answer.
Yeah, so the Lord said when they roll on brothers, man, don't even trip, you know. hey, don't even worry about what you're gonna say. Like, damn, what I'm gonna say, or don't trip off that, because the Lord is gonna put the Spirit in you how to answer and how to conduct yourself in that time. You know, just like he do now. You know, brothers don't plan what we go through the Spirit. All right.
It says, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist.
Yeah, and that's why nobody can come up, starting with our apostle and elders, nobody can come up against us or this truth. Because this is not us, man. This is of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. His Spirit is upon us, you know? So it's nothing, a nigga, all right, these devils, these heathens, nobody can say against this knowledge, nor the Lord's men. You can't, there's no condemnation in those that are in Yahweh Shai, all right?
And I'm gonna bring this scripture out because you devils, man, don't think you just gonna roll on all the prophets and get all of us. You know, the Lord has a standard that He's gonna lift up against you. You know, certain brothers, lot is to be brought to them camps. Mm-hmm. Certain brothers may have to be martyrs for the truth, and then certain brothers are elected to receive power from on high. You know, this is Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and His glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai shall lift up a standard against him.
Yeah, that spiritual power, which is a part of the gospel, okay? Yeah, that spiritual power, men are going to get that, all right? Certain men are slated to receive that spiritual power, man. You know, just to glorify Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, all right?
That's pretty much.
No, you can add in.
Oh yeah. The Lord is going pretty much. Because, you know, whatever the Lord does is twofold. You know, certain brothers, their lot is, you know, they have to be martyrs for the truth. And certain men's lot is to defend the righteous, you know. Yeah. So certain men are going to get power. And they're going to go against Esau's air force. They're going to go against Esau's military. And that's when they're going to bring out the big toys. They're going to be like, oh, shit, it's not a game. They're going to bring out the top, their Iron Man suits, all they top weaponry, you know.
Man, it's gonna get crazy out here, man.
Because the Lord likes a good fight. Hey, the Lord is far out, you know. He likes things to be in a spectacular way. So if He increased Esau's technology on this high level, how much more when the men get that power, you know? It's gonna be going down.
Yeah, that's why Esau's so proud, you know.
Yep.
He got technology that you would think that is spiritual power, all right, which it is on the left hand side, all right. Yeah. The Most High, He gave him. If you get that, He gave the
blessing of the sword.
Yeah, blessing. Well, no, I was talking about the scientist.
Okay.
The scientist
Yeah,
scripture.
I know in Isaiah.
Yeah.
54.
Yep.
You get that scripture. Because the Most High is the one who gave Esau this technology. He didn't give it to no other nation. He gave it to Esau.
Okay. Oh, you want to?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. It's Isaiah 54, it's like in 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
Yeah, them scientists, the Most High is the one who created them. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. They didn't get these plans and these visions on their own. The Most High came to him and told him how to split the atom. The Most High told him how to make nuclear power. How to send signals from one end of the earth to the other side of the earth. All right. How to make laser beams. The Most High is the one who did that. He gave the instructions to these different scientists, all right? Okay. Especially these German scientists, all right? Yeah. These German scientists, He gave them a heavy lot in the spirit of creating them nuclear missiles, all right, and them rockets. Go ahead.
It says, Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy it.
Yeah, the waster, man. Talk about them the nuclear missiles, all right? The Most High, he actually is the one who was right with him. He was with him with all that technology, man. All right, you do it like, no, don't do it like this. All right, enrich the uranium. All right, do this. All right, yeah, make the warhead. All right, how do you make it, you know? How can you go how can you go from one end to the other side of the earth? All right? The Most High did that for what? For the destruction of America, all right?
Esau, as the scriptures say, he devised wickedness upon his bed, just because it's in the power of his hands. So this is all Esau do 24/7 every day, you know. Think of more wickedness to do, man, and more how to bring forth more destruction in different ways, you know. if I can finish this next precept following
go
it,
ahead. Yeah,
going back into the spiritual power. Verse 17, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord Yahweh. Yeah, so hey man, these weapons, like the brother went into, that they're working on, that they plan on bringing out, because they know, hey man, these wicked elites, they know what time it is. They know that men are going to get that power. All right, they know that Yahweh Shah is coming back with the angels. That's why they got that set up on the books and prepared for that time. They got their little hidden weapons.
Star Wars program.
Yep, Star Wars program. That's right. So they're preparing, man. But like the scriptures say, no weapon formed against us will prosper. All right, they're not gonna be prosperous in that day. You know, the Lord is gonna be with His men, man.
Spiritually and physically.
Yep.
So spiritually, no weapon can formed against us can prosper.
Yeah.
The scriptures say the word of the Most High is sharper than any two-edged sword. You know. So spiritually, we cutting these people up, and then it's gonna manifest physically.
Yeah.
Because all spiritual power is the heart. When he said that you shall receive power after the Holy Spirit has come upon you.
Okay.
The Holy Spirit starts with the word. You know.
Yeah.
Once you receive the word, you know, then it manifests physically. He told the disciples that when they were tearing that. He said, I forgot to get that.
Yeah, and the Lord told the disciples, man, it's about faith. All right, the stronger your faith is, that's where it starts. It said if your faith was as the grain of a mustard seed, I believe, you would be able to move this mountain. You know, and what Peter was walking on water with the Lord, and then he started tripping out and started seeking in. And what did the Lord tell Peter, man? Oh, you of little faith, you know. So that's a huge part, man. Without faith in the Heavenly Father, it's impossible to please Him, you know. And the faith is a gift, man. You gotta.
Yeah, this is Acts 1 and I start at 4. Acts 1 and 4. And being assembled together with them, commanded them that they should not depart from Jerusalem, but wait for the promise of the Father, which saith He, ye have heard of me. For John truly baptized with water, but ye shall be baptized with the Holy Spirit not many days hence. So that they were going to receive that power. It says, when they therefore were come together, they asked him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom of Israel? And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in His own power, but ye shall receive power after that the Holy Spirit is come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and Judea, and it says, and in Samaria, and unto the uttermost parts of the earth. You know, so he told them to tarry there at Jerusalem until they get that power. You know, and then after he was taken up, they received that power to go heal the sick. You know, he cleansed the lepers. They had that power to actually heal people. You know,
and we have that power from our apostle elders on down on a small vibration. The Lord is just going to amplify it, man, because we're healing the sick right now of our people. You know, we're converting the sinners of our people. All right, with this word.
I continue. It says, and when he had spoke these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. And that's another thing that's coming back, them chariots.
That's
you know?
right.
You're going to see them chariots on an extremely high level, you know. Anytime a major event was going down in history, the chariots is always there, you know. So as America's destroyed, it's going to get, like they say, the spooky shit, the shit that they say is science fiction, you're going to see that in reality, you know.
You people believe in fucking Mickey Mouse and
It's Tooth Fairy.
Unicorns
and shit. Watch cartoons all day, and you don't think that you believe in the Most High, all right, and you read the Bible, but then you won't believe that UFOs come beam people up.
believe in a virgin birth.
Yeah. All you gotta do is Google UFO. There's so many overwhelming sightings. You can't. Oh, man, it's aliens from another planet, green men. You know.
Yeah, they are, and they are going to be foreign to you people,
foreign.
all right?
Okay.
Because the word alien just means foreign. They're going to be foreign. Yahweh Shai and the angels are going to be foreign to you people, all right? In America, even though you watch all these damn alien movies, you know, even though the Most High been putting it in your face for ever since TV was there, all right, that so-called UFOs are coming, all right. It's gonna be foreign to you that it's gonna be a big black man, all right.
That go back to Esau's witchcraft. He's trying to convince the people that it's an actual alien invasion. Like that's why what's that motherfucking name? Ronald Reagan. He made that statement.
Reagan, yeah.
He made that statement. And at the UN, he said, "Look, what if we were all facing an international threat? Wouldn't we all come together as one and fight?" Speaking about when the Lord returns, which they're gonna do that, pursuing the second Ezra, the 13th chapter. All nations are going to come against Yahushua and try to fight against him. You know?
Okay.
It says Acts 1 and 10, and while they looked steadfastly towards heaven as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel, which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahushua which is taken up from you into heaven shall come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven. So he was beamed up into a chariot, and they were looking in awe. And the two angels appeared unto him and said, Why are you in awe? The same way that you see him leaving is the same way he's coming back. And then it tells you in Isaiah he's not going to meet you as a man, so he's coming back as an angelic force. That's why he's known as the Lamb, and he's known as also the Lion of Judah. You know, so when he come back, he's coming back fierce. It ain't gonna be in a time of healing and restoring our people. You know, teaching them that was time for judgment. You know?
Yep.
All the ones that said crucify him, they gonna get judged. All the Roman soldiers that had a part in piercing them, tell you that Revelations 1 and 7, they gonna get judged. You know, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's what we're coming into, man. The return of Yahushua. All right, that's why it's so much great uproars, turmoils, all the signs that the Lord gave us to look out for His return, man. You know, and these are the beginning of sorrows. And the Lord said these things must come to pass, man. You know, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of the Most High. You know, so this shit has to go down so we can get the hell out of here. For us brothers that's in this faith, man. For 2/3, man, that's their downfall. They want this to continue. All right, that's their worst. How do you say it? That's their worst fear. Yeah, the water, bro.
They're not looking forward to the new heavens where indwelling righteousness. They want to stay here in wickedness.
Well, I tell you in Amos, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. The nigga has gotten comfortable in his hell, you know.
Yeah.
Nigga don't want to leave McDonald's.
That's the best thing smoking.
Oh, I can't smoke weed no more. What the fuck? Thought we gonna be kings, man. I want to do the can't eat pork.
That's why the laws gotta be put in them, because these niggas don't want to do right.
Yeah, and that's why the Lord is gonna have to teach you niggas through death by pain.
Yep.
You know, that's why the Lord is gonna have to send his homie Trump, all right, good old Trump, to do the job, man. Show you niggas that this ain't your home, all right, and you niggas are not welcome.
And through the spirit, the elder to Zion, he brought out a point that Trump could very well be Alexander the Great, because you remember when he took over the known world, he moved quick. He took it over fast, so that could be him coming back in a reincarnation the way he's moving. You know, or the apostles say he could be Herod.
Yeah.
He got to be somebody up there, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, everything is reincarnated, you know.
Yeah, he's a puppet of the Most High.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, the puppet of the Most High. All right, somebody has to be the guy that incites this World War III. All right,
Sure.
and everybody's going to play their part. All right, you heathen nations are going to play your part. All right, the Israelites, you 2/3 are playing your part. All right, the 1/3 is going to play their part. All right, Esau, he's going to play his part. Everybody's going to play their part in the movie of Yahweh Shema Shai, the greatest movie ever created. All right, which is the destruction of America. That's the ending of the movie. All right, and then the new movie that's going to be played out on the planet Earth is going to be an everlasting kingdom, which dwelleth righteousness, like the brother just said. All right, and it's going to be a new world order. All right, under Yahweh Shai. All right, under Yahweh Shai. Okay, and the 12 disciples, King David, all the mighty, all the men, all the 144,000. All right, and we're gonna, if we be part of the elect, we're gonna dwell and judge and rule the planet Earth in righteousness, not in wickedness. All right, which allows pedophiles, which allows homosexuals, all right, which allows all manner of wickedness. No, that's not going to happen in the kingdom to come under Yahweh Shai. And any other nation that tries to bring back those old gods or those wicked ways, are they going to get put to death? Are they going to be judged according to the law? All right, that's what's going to happen. All right, so all you damn heathen nations that think you got next, Donald Trump with his proud red ass, and all you damn make America great againers. All right, America's never been great. All right, when has America ever been great? America's been filled with nothing but wickedness, man. America has nothing but the Israelites' blood splattered, all right, spread all across the land. All right, it has nothing but wicked, defile acts. All right, it has nothing but pedophiles, people molesting kids in the woods and their homes. All right,
yeah, it gets deep. It gets deep because that's only what we've known that they reported. What about the shit they do in private? Because they brought out I don't know if y'all brothers seen it, the bitch that accused Emmett Till.
I was thinking.
Yeah, she just admitted that she fucking lied about the shit. So now they can't do nothing because all the men that they would go to, if they were to actually bring the trial back up, they all fucking dead anyway, so they can't really do nothing. So she pretty much just admitted, like, look, I lied about it, you know.
And you so-called white people been doing that ever since you were created. All right, lying your ass off
Since you came out the womb.
Yeah, what about
the wicked are strayed from the womb.
What about Cain? Cain and Abel. He lied that he slew his brother.
Yeah. Psalms 58, 58 and 10.
You got it, sir.
Hey, Bubba can show somebody can get that real quick.
Yeah, so that's the same spirit of Cain, man. Slewing his brother and lying. He was the first murderer and he's the first liar. You know? That's in Esau, man.
Yeah, this is Psalms 58 and 3.
3, so yeah.
The wicked are estranged from the womb.
Yeah, you so-called white people, the wicked. All right, go ahead.
They go astray as soon as they be born.
So you're the damn devils. The moment you come out of your mother's snatch. All right, you're the damn devil. All right, the devil himself, with nothing but rape, robbery, and murder is in your heart. All right, deceit is in your heart. Wickedness is in your heart. All right, talking about you so-called white people. No righteousness dwelleth in the so-called white man's heart. All right, in his mind, in his spirit. His spirit is off. All right, that's how the Most High he created his spirit to be off, to accept all manner of wickedness and to abhor righteousness. All right, talking about abhor not an Edomite. All right.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna be justified in dashing your little babies to stone. That's just a little devil. All right, that has potential to grow into a big devil. It's as strange as soon as it come out the womb. You know.
And say the devil didn't do anything. All right, according to Romans the 9th chapter, that doesn't matter. The Most High created. Say this is a newly created. Let's just hypothetically, it's the first reincarnation, but it was made a devil. All right. Bottom line, the Most High allotted him to be created as a devil. All right, according to Romans the 9th chapter, neither have done good or evil. Okay, but because of the Most High, he elected. All right, Jacob to be righteous and Esau to be wicked. All right, so you people have nothing to say against the Most High. All right, that's number one. All right, you just gonna fall into your lap, whether you be an Israelite, all right, part of the 2/3. You just gonna get put to death. All right, you gonna come back in the kingdom. All right, that's the promise that the Lord is gonna give you, because you off. All right, and you so-called white people, you gonna come back in a reincarnation over and over again. All right, and change. All right, then in your last reincarnation, your ass is gonna get burnt up. Brother got other precepts other than that, we can wrap it up.
It says the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Yeah, speaking lies. You damn devils talking about truth. This bitch lied on Emmett Till.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's millions of Emmett Tills.
Okay.
Millions. How many niggas are in jail right now for so-called rape charges? Yeah. All right. They get beat up by the cops, get shot, get killed. All right, doing 20, 30. I mean, there's a story on the news you go on YouTube or the news, read articles every other day. It's a nigga getting out of solitary confinement from doing 20 years from a crime that he didn't commit.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even a suspect. And he wasn't even a goddamn suspect. But the so-called white man, the devil that he is, he just want to lock a nigga up. All right.
Yep. That's why we're gonna be justified in putting an extreme hell on you. Because you're going to get paid back for every single thing that you've ever done to us.
That's right.
Every negative thought that you've ever had, you might be on our jobs, you might not even say it physically, but in your mind, this fucking nigga doing here. You're going to get paid back for that. You're going to get paid back for all this shit you did in your past life to us. the bitch that had Emmett Till put to death, she gonna pay for that.
Oh man, she gonna pay.
She
bro.
gonna whatever she did in her past life, she gonna pay for that. That's why the amount of hell we gonna put is gonna be justified. We gonna, man, I can't even put it into words, man. We gonna fuck you devils up, man. It's gonna be the worst slavery ever to exist in the history of this planet Earth. You know, it's gonna get bad.
We gonna do it right. And spirit and power,
that's right.
we gonna show you damn devils how to rule.
Yeah, we gonna show you how to really put somebody to sleep, you damn devil. All right, you didn't even do it right because you did it in wickedness. All right, having sex with, we're not gonna have sex with other men's women. All right, that's wicked. Or pop little boys. All right, we're gonna put pure hell on your ass. All right, pure hell.
Skin you.
We gonna do it all, man. We gonna fucking do it all. All right, through the spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shai, because you've done it to us, and that's only a righteous thing. All right, get that. 1 Thessalonians. That's right. You know, and we'll end it on that unless brothers got different scriptures. You know, they want to. Yeah. Come on.
No.
Yeah, do that, brother. Yeah, get it. Let's get it.
This is Habakkuk 2, and Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith.
Yeah, so the Most High didn't create Esau to be righteous at all. His soul is proud and defiled. All right, it's wicked as hell, man.
Proud and defiled.
Yeah, like that's yeah, it's evil as fuck, man. He's the real nigga, the real black spirit. All right,
unhealthy. They eat like shit. Like, 'cause I remember that they had this one episode where they put like a certain light to an Edomite's face. You can really, because their skin is so white, you can't really see the blemishes. Like Jake got melanin, so you can see the blemishes more on our bodies. That's why Jake like they lose their cocoa butter and all that stuff, you know. But Edomites, they put an actual like a
ultraviolet
light, and you can see like they look like fucking monsters, creatures, you know. Because their diets are so horrible. They eating feces and shit, drinking blood. Period juice and shit.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
it's too dark.
Yeah, sick, sir.
It's dark.
This is it's actually 2 Thessalonians.
2 Thessalonians 1:6.
Yes, this is 2 Thessalonians 1:6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
It's a righteous thing to the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And who has troubled us? All right, chiefly, mainly the so-called white man. All right, our top enemy on the planet Earth. All right, by putting hell on our people. And we can go on. I mean, we can go on until we blue in the face, telling just what we have heard of the wickedness of Esau, what we have experienced. All right, it's no telling how much more wickedness that Esau has perpetuated on the planet Earth. All right, and he's still doing it to this day with all his decrees. All right, raping little kids, raping our kids, our women. All right, our drugging our foods. All right, doing experiments on our people. All right, with no anesthesia. All right, opening up our women's wombs, stomping the baby out, sicking animals, sicking wild beasts, tearing our people apart. All right, making our people fight to the death. All right, skinning our people, dipping our people in hot oil. All right, all this wickedness, you're not going to get away from it. All right, Esau. All right, you're going to be judged by that. All right, you thought the Most High was with you. Yep. You thought the Most High was with you when you was doing all this wickedness and nothing has happened. Yep. You get to built this fucked up kingdom called America. All right, and still put niggas in jail. All right, still go to Congress and pass all these different laws to imprison and trap up niggas. All right, our people, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, you thought the Most High was with you. You thought the Most High was with you coming over to America and slaughtering the Native American Indians, our brother Gad and Reuben. All right, you thought the Most High was with you. You thought Satan was with you, which he was. All right, but the power, our true power, Yahweh Shemal Shai, he wasn't with it. He got angels right now taking down every last thought, every last deed that you goddamn devils is doing, and we know you have done no righteousness. Yeah. So how much judgment are you gonna get when you're not a righteous people? A people, from the time that you wake up in the morning to the time that you go to sleep, you're breaking every single law that the Most High has ever created. All right, you don't feel right. The scriptures talk about you don't feel right unless you do. You don't go to bed without doing wickedness, man. All right, so that's why we're gonna be justified. All right, putting pure hell on you. All right, pure. You're gonna know the definition of hell. All right, you like to paint pictures of hell. You're gonna know the true definition of hell.
True definition of hell and pain, like that movie Hellraiser.
Yeah,
it's one of my favorite movies.
Right.
Pinhead came out, and he said, it was 2 cops that was rolling on. I was like part 4 or something. They put some pistol to him. They said, "Hey, buddy, freeze! Don't make us put some pain on you." He said, "Pain has a face. Allow me to show it to you. I am pain." And them fucking chains came off, started ripping the cops up and shit. You gonna know the definition of pain in the kingdom, Esau.
Oh man, it's gonna be so beautiful.
Because we gonna be on a high level. We gonna know the pressure point. We gonna know, okay. Man, we gonna be fucking.
We gonna fuck you up to the cellular level, all right?
Internal, external.
We gonna fucking just make all your cells just fucking explode inside of you, all right? We gonna do some so-called, what you would call sick shit, all right?
You toothaches. Hey.
I'm skinning all my Edomites. They not walking with skin, all right?
Man, on the Sabbath, I'm breaking all my Edomite bones up. They ain't gonna be able to move. I'm gonna put them back together when it's, you know, they gotta work and shit, man.
Good.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, you know, hey, to brothers out there, hey, stay on your watch. You know, we're almost at the end of this thing. Constantly pray. Constantly, if you have to fast. All right, pray to the Most High. Constantly send up them prayers. Constantly be active in the work of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, so you won't. It says wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time. All right, because hell is coming to this place called America and throughout the 4 corners of the earth, and people are starting to see this. The current world as you see it, just going to the store. All right. Getting some milk, some Cracker Jacks, you know, going to the gym, and that's going to be cut off. And it's not going to be cut off incrementally in a slow fashion. It's going to be cut off overnight, all right? These things are going to happen overnight. That's why it's going to be so shocking to you American people. That's why it's going to be shocking to you Israelites. That's why it's going to be called Jacob's Trouble, okay? You know, so brother got anything else they want to, you know, say?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hey, with that, hey, we want to say shalom.
Shalom.